Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today we'll be doing fourth and the fifth question of the exercise 6.4. So let's start. The fourth question says, if the areas of two similar triangles are equal, prove that they are congruent. So they have given two triangles that are similar and also their areas are equal, and we need to prove that they are congruent. So first we should draw the diagram. So two triangles, similar triangles, we need to draw ABC and PQR. So let this be ABC, PQR. So we'll write the given information. So given is, they have given two similar triangles. So I'll write triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR, and same way they told that areas are equal. So I'll write area of ABC is equal to area of PQR. To prove, they told we need to prove that these two triangles are congruent. So triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. Congruent means I need to prove that they are same in shape and they are of same size. The same shape is given. I need to prove that they are of same size. When two triangles are similar, I can tell area of ABC divided by area of PQR is square of their ratio of their corresponding sides. So AB by PQ the whole square is equal to BC by QR the whole square is equal to AC by PR the whole square. Let this be 1. Now I'll be taking the given part. Nothing but area of ABC is equal to area of PQR. So this PQR I'll be taking division. Area of ABC divided by area of PQR equal to 1 by 1. When you cross multiply this, we are getting the previous step. Okay. So let this be 2. Now here you can see area of ABC by area of PQR. Here also area of ABC by area of PQR. The left hand side is equal. So can I tell the right hand side will also be equal? So I'll be writing 1 by 1 is equal to AB by PQ the whole square is equal to BC by QR the whole square is equal to AC by PR the whole square, that is from 1 and 2. Now I'll be equating this and this. Nothing but AB by PQ the whole square is equal to 1 by 1. This square goes as square root. So AB by PQ is equal to root of 1 is 1. So cross multiply, I am getting AB is equal to PQ. So similarly, I'll also get BC is equal to QR and also AC is equal to PR. Now in triangle ABC and triangle PQR, I have proved all their corresponding sides are equal. So I can tell triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR, hence proved. Because the condition of congruency is same shape and same size. So this proves the same size. Same shape means they both are triangles. So we proved triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR, hence proved. Fifth question says D, E and F are respectively the midpoints of sides AB, BC and CA of triangle ABC. Find the ratios of the areas of triangle DEF and triangle ABC. So they are given triangle ABC. So first we shall draw the triangle. So ABC. So they gave D is the midpoint of AB. So D. E is the midpoint of BC. And F is the midpoint of AC. So joining these midpoints. Now to find this ratio, means division of the area of DEF and area of ABC. Solution. Now, can I tell DF is parallel to BC by midpoint theorem, and also I can tell DF is equal to half of BC by midpoint theorem. Midpoint theorem you have already studied in your class 9th standard. Now, we should take triangle ADF and triangle ABC. So in triangle ADF and triangle ABC. So you can see angle A is common. So angle A is equal to angle A is common. Same way, we know DF is parallel to BC and also this AB is transversal. So can I tell these two angles are corresponding angles, so they will be equal. So angle ADF is equal to angle ABC. Why? Because corresponding angles are equal. DF is parallel to BC. You can also name the angle as 1 and 2, and you can write angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Now by angle, so angle similarity, I can tell triangle ADF is similar to triangle ABC. Now I have proved that these two triangles are similar. When two triangles are similar, I can tell area of ADF divided by area of ABC is equal to square of the ratio of their corresponding sides. So here I'll be taking side DF and BC. So DF by BC the whole square. Nothing but this is square ratio of the corresponding sides. Now in place of DF, I'll be substituting DF is equal to half of BC. In place of DF, half of BC divided by BC the whole square. So BC gets cancelled. So 1 by 2 the whole square, which is equal to 1 by 4. That is area of ADF divided by area of ABC. Nothing but area of ADF is equal to 1 by 4th of area of ABC. Similarly, I'll be telling DE is also parallel to AC. So, by midpoint theorem, DE will be equal to half of AC, and then by taking this triangle and this triangle, you need to prove the similarity of those triangles. Same way, I'll be getting area of DBE is equal to 1 by 4th of area of ABC. Same way area of EFC will be equal to 1 by 4th of area of ABC. Now, I know that area of DEF, so DEF is equal to total area minus ADF minus DBE, same way EFC. So area of DEF is equal to area of ABC minus of area of ADF minus of area of DBE minus of area of EFC. Now, in place of area of ADF, area of DBE and area of EFC, I'll be substituting this, this and this. So this all be 1. So in place of area of ADF, it is 1 by 4 of area of ABC. Even DBE is 1 by 4 of area of ABC. EFC is 1 by 4 of ABC. 1 by 4 of area of ABC minus 1 by 4 of area of ABC minus 1 by 4 of area of ABC. Here area of ABC is common. So I'll be taking outside. When I take area of ABC outside, it is 1. 1 by 4 minus 1 by 4, same way minus 1 by 4 is equal to area of ABC. So 1 minus 1 by 4, 1 by 4, 1 by 4 is 3 by 4. So 4 minus 3 by 4. Nothing but I am getting area of ABC into 1 by 4. So area of DEF, we got 1 by 4 of area of ABC. Now we need to find area of DEF divided by area of ABC. So I'll be taking this area of ABC as division. So we get as area of DEF divided by area of ABC is equal to 1 by 4. So the answer is the ratio of area of DEF and area of ABC is 1 by 4. So the session completes here. The rest of the sum I'll be continuing in the next video. Do subscribe and press bell icon so that you get the notification of my videos, and share this with your friends and spread the knowledge. Thank you. Jai Hind.